There we go.
Uh-oh.
Hello, everybody. Whoa, I just heard myself.
Yeah, I heard yourself too.
I had to mute the stream. I started the stream.
Oh, got you. Okay. All right.
No,
Hello, everybody. Welcome in. Let's see. We've
Can you hear my
got.
cat?
No.
Okay.
Coffee is kind of gross. Spencer, come on, man. All right. Let's see who we got in here
Let me
today.
go get the cat because hold on.
We got Gangsta, Just Greg, Alec, Chris, Hubs, Jessica Speaks, Marshall, Raylan, welcome in, Spencer, Aaron, Alaria, Rafa, Jordan. Oh my gosh. Hello, everybody. Pokey Girl Jessie, Matt, welcome in, everybody. Thanks for coming. We have a very special guest today. Everybody, please welcome in RoChey.
Going on, everybody?
Thank you so much for joining us today.
Thanks for the invite.
Absolutely. Al is currently finding a new place for his cat. Oh, I couldn't hear his cat. Everyone coming out for you. Oh, thank you, Jessica. Can you guys hear everybody okay? I'm going to assume that I can hear myself on your end, so. Till Al has a cat.
I got the cats. Yes, I do.
What did you do with the cat?
What do you mean?
What did you do with the cat?
Meowing too much.
Oh, he just wanted your love.
I don't know. I try to give it water and stuff, but it probably wants food.
So
but
what?
I just fed it, so I'm not gonna do that.
No. So what would you like us to call you? You want us to just call you RoChey, or do you want to use your name?
You can call me RoChey, Rodney. Either one works.
Robbie.
Not Robbie.
Not Robbie. I'm calling him Alba.
Alba. I'll be trading. Duh. All right. Well, Rodney, why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself and your channel and what you do, what you're about?
All right. I'm Rodney. I'm one half of RoChey Pokedex. Cheney is the other half. She's working, so was unable to attend today. We do master sets, we do rip and ships, and we do a bunch of vendor POV content. Yeah,
I saw that you have some vendor content. I'm interested in that.
It's fun. It's definitely fun. Love hearing love when people come up to the table and they have an experience they want to share. It just, connects you with more people in the hobby.
Yeah. Are you guys going to card party?
Not Fort Lauderdale, and we were planning on going to Dallas, but a change of plans as of right now, and we might have to cancel that trip. We did go to San Diego, though.
Okay. Did you get to vend in San Diego?
We do still have the tables, yes.
All right. Well, you might have to send us your things. We'll talk a little bit about that afterwards, then, and I'll pick up the table or whatever. Yeah.
So did you get to vend in San Diego?
No, we went to San Diego personally just to have fun and not have to worry about working, so to speak. Okay. So and we took the whole family as well, so it was just a family event. That's
awesome. So you have kids then, I'm guessing.
Yes, 2 little ones.
Aww.
This is fun because Mary has no idea as far as your channel, so it's more about her getting to know you a little bit better, which is actually funny.
Perfect.
I did watch part of the 10,000K or 10K sub stream this morning.
That was a blast, man.
Yeah.
I think we're still on a high from that. That was like 3 weeks ago now, maybe a little longer, but
yeah,
man,
so I was
crazy.
I was watching y'all rip like a bazillion Crown Zenith packs and was just crying the whole time.
Yeah. Crown Zenith. I think Crown Zenith is the best set ever made, to be honest.
Yes. Yes. We're working on trying to master it. We have like 6 cards to go. So very excited.
Ernie got timed out because his all his capital letters.
Oh no. Ernie, don't use caps.
Not in here, I guess. You got some strict firewall up.
I guess
Security,
so.
security engaged.
I'll have to change that. Sorry, Ernie.
Yeah, guys, Mary is going to be giving away a Nihil need more hills giveaway. She has the base set with a few extras sprinkled in. We're going to be doing games here a little bit while after our little interview with Rodney over here. But yeah, stay tuned, guys, for that.
Yeah, Ernie, you might not be able to type in all caps. And oh my God, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry, Ernie.
He said ALB chat time out. No, I didn't.
I'm sorry, Ernie. Oh my goodness.
So,
yes.
Rodney, tell us a little bit more about your why you got started, how you got started. Do you have what's that called? Distro?
I have a wholesale partner. I wouldn't quite call it distro.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Is it through one of the people in California, the shops?
It's actually through it's through one of our local card shops that we basically have been going there since they opened. So we've been long time supporters. What's that?
Doesn't Broly go there?
I don't think Broly's ever been there. This one's like very far away from Broly.
Oh, okay. I thought both of y'all went to the same place. Well, that's sick as hell. To be able to partnering up and all that stuff. How long have you been doing that?
We've been doing it now, I think 3 years. Which we got in at the perfect time because the market wasn't crazy, so it was just a way for the shop to get more product and then get rid of some of it quickly. And then because the relationship worked out, he's continued to help us out. And obviously, as you guys probably know, it's very hard to find sealed product these days. And that's one of the reasons we pride ourselves on having some of the best prices on YouTube, and we want to keep it that way. So sometimes we don't even get sets, and we won't
it's
sell
too expensive or whatever.
We won't sell if it's too expensive, just because we don't feel that it's right.
See,
that's
you
awesome.
have the same mentality I do, because I never want to sell or get anything as like, if I was going to get a case of product, which I did for the new set, but I wasn't going to pay, the astronomically prices for it. I did do a few breaks on it Monday, just as a pre-release kind of cool thing that I got it really early, so everybody had their hands in it. But if I was going to do a full case break, I'm not going to charge $300 a box. I'm going to do it as low money as possible if I'm going to do anything with touching a new set. And so that's why I canceled my box. If anybody knows or doesn't know or anything like that, I was eBay shopping one night, and it was like 2 a.m. I couldn't sleep, and I fat fingered the checkout button, and I bought a case. And I was and then I started pondering on the ideas of just doing it, but it would have been well over $300 a booster box for it to make any sense. So I was like, yeah, I'm not. So I refunded it, and took forever, but yeah, I got my money back finally.
There you go. That's good. Yeah, we do the same thing. Like, we were getting Japanese at a pretty decent price, and then Japanese is like $140 a box, which is absolutely diabolical. So we just stopped the Japanese altogether.
You remember when it was $30-some a box?
I remember. It's crazy. It's crazy.
Oh, the good old times. Has the prices really struck the fun out of everything? How's it dampened?
Honestly, it has a little bit. It has a little bit. So sealed, we hardly rip for ourselves anymore, and that's how we got started. We'd rip like maniacs. Like, we rip boxes and boxes. Just because we finish our master set, so we don't really rip that much anymore. And it makes us a little sad, and we don't even rip that much on our rip and ship because we don't get that much. So it's like we're like, oh man, we're not ripping Pokemon cards anymore.
That's sad. Have you been kind of going into other TCGs? since this?
So we get One Piece. We open some boxes here and there, but I don't know enough about it to I know which cards have some value, but it's to us it's not really about the value. You know, I know
Yeah.
everyone's gonna say that's wrong or whatever because we're vendors, but we do want to just have fun. So for the One Piece, we just use it to either trade, hook people up that can't find, because One Piece is also in the same situation as Pokemon is right now.
Yeah,
So you can't find One Piece either. So we just try to give good deals and help other people enjoy the hobby just as much as we do.
So
yeah, for sure.
So ever since all this happened, I actually started collecting a little bit of One Piece. It was my guilty pleasure because I stopped ripping for myself necessarily like I used to. And so now that I'm looking for Pokemon, I, doubled my odds by, being able to grab One Piece as well. And it's actually, since the live action got me back into it and stuff like that, it's actually been kind of fun. And then I just leave Pokemon on the side for my channel and stuff like that. But yeah, I've definitely seen a major drawback to once I first started. You said you started YouTube in 2023 as well?
No, we started YouTube in 2020, I believe. We're going, or 2021. 2021. We're going on, I believe it's either 5 or 6 years. I'll have to check. I don't even remember myself. It's been
what?
In a while.
You're an OG.
There you are. Dude, that's awesome. And I just caught you guys. I don't know. I've known you guys for probably 2 or 3 years now.
Yeah.
But ever since Broly rung me into the thing. But yeah, since I started, even back then, the prices and me being able to, give away packs every stream, like packs on packs on packs. And then going away from that to just being, because I structured my stream to being about cards mostly. And then I would just do packs like every so often during the stream, like pack battles and stuff like that throughout it. And now I got rid of that, and all the cards have essentially went up to where, like, I was giving away alt arts. Now I can only give away, IRs and stuff like that. And I definitely feel the presence of too much in the community, and the price inflation and all that stuff it does suck. It really does.
So speaking of product, were you able to get in on the PC drop today?
Oh shit.
I did actually succeeded on two Pokemon Center 30th ETBs after getting kicked out of the queue twice. I actually almost gave up. The only reason I didn't was because I was at home and it was on the computer, so I just left the browser open while I did other things. And I occasionally came back and checked, and it was after the second time getting kicked from the queue, I was at 7 hours. I was like, yeah, this is definitely not going to happen. But the timer just ticked away. 7 hours wasn't actually 7 hours. I want to say it was about probably 3.
Yeah.
And I was expecting when it was 1 minute remaining to go on and see everything sold out, but they had Pokemon Center ETB, so.
That is amazing. Awesome.
Hey,
oh,
Ronnie,
God.
are you able to read the chat right now?
Yes.
Look, can you read Alec Longoro 7s?
Let me see. Let me find it. How many streamers have you made them take their shirt off asking for sign? I think one. I think only one right now. We might have to try more.
Oh my god, that was too crazy. I'm gonna have to redo that, and you guys just pop in there and I think you get a free taking off shirt ticket, because I was afraid that what's his name, Pokey Red, was gonna raid me off chance.
Oh my god, it just dawned on me. You're the one. You're the one that made him take his shirt off.
Yep.
You would have had 3,000 new and loyal subscribers.
Oh Lord Jesus!
They would be expecting me to be. I would have to rebrand the whole channel.
Oh God! It would have to be after dark, all the time. Jesus!
Let's do it, baby. There's a ring to it.
Hello, Sir Munchies. Welcome in. Wow.
Yeah. So
yeah, I just totally put 2 and 2 together.
Honestly, was that the 10K stream night, or was it another night? I don't remember, but we were just having fun up here, and I was like, I'm gonna throw something out there, and you were like, only if you did $100 or something. And I was like, oh, let's do it.
Done.
What the hell?
He said bet.
I would have never. Oh, you're crazy. But now you guys get a free takeoff shirt ticket because I was embarrassed in case
Oh my god.
PokeRev came in there. Like I said, if you would have witnessed if a high tailored class client like PokeRev was coming into a random streamers after what's her face recommended me to him, and then they rated me, and it's just some guy playing with Pokemon cards with his shirt off, would look a little bit weird.
Wow. Hey, PokeRev's streaming right now too. He's opening, what did I say, Stormfront?
Yeah, that guy goes for like 10 hours
Man.
now when he's streaming.
He's streaming. I didn't know he still streamed. I haven't seen him pop up live wise in a very long time.
Well, he stopped streaming for a long time, and now I've noticed he's been going live about once a week for the last probably 3 or 4 weeks or something like
for
that.
the best sets, I remember him doing. I can't remember if it was Terrestrial, not Terrestrial. It was Prismatic. He did
Prismatic.
the MSRP, like sold them for $4 a pack.
Yeah, he did
and he did.
I'm sorry. I give those guys props for doing that when they do that because they're millionaires. They don't need to sell for $18 a pack. So I truly respect when they use the platform for good like that.
Yeah. He did the MSRP on Destined Rivals too. That's the only one I've ever been able to get in on.
Yeah, that's the other one. That's crazy. Yeah, like you said, respecting and everything else like that. I do truly appreciate anybody, and that's why I really like you guys as well in your channel. And if anybody hasn't checked out RoChey Pokédex, please definitely go check them out. Did you? Yeah, you did.
I did.
It's a tagged comment on there, so guys, go check him out. Some of the best prices around. Great people over there as well. So you won't get bored. Cheney's always off the leash.
Cheney is always off the rails. Yes.
Yeah, rails. There you go. That's a better word. She is always. She's the chaos to the calamity.
I love it.
I have to reel her back in.
That is awesome. So
you said you are master setters.
We are.
So is there?
Yeah.
Oh, trust me, you ain't gotta tell me. You ain't gotta tell me. What was your favorite set to master?
Favorite set to master. I mean, the one that we finished first was Celebrations. But after that, I'm gonna have to say Chilling Reign because that's the set that got me back into Pokemon as an addict. I've always opened Pokemon, but Chilling Reign, I saw the Blaziken Altart and I just fell in love with that card, and that was the first set we actually mastered.
That's gonna be the one that stops me from mastering Chilling Reign.
The Blaziken?
The Blaziken. And Al's laughing. He's like, I just gave it away.
If you ever can't find any, I may or may not have double-digit copies.
Oh shit!
Oh nice, double-digit copies. That's crazy.
Yeah, I think I'm at 16 raw copies now.
Jesus!
Wow. Well, okay.
It's one of my favorite cards, so I just collect it. Anytime we get one, if one comes in a collection that we purchase, I set it aside.
Wow!
So that's sick. I would have done that with the Moonbryon if I could have.
Dude, 16 Moonbryons is like a house.
That's what I'm telling you, man. When you go buy my collection,
we'll have to talk. We'll have to talk.
Sorry, I'm gonna go in and I gotta fix this. People are getting timed out for stupid shit.
Please refrain from sending long messages. Wow,
I know. I'm turning that off. Jeez Louise.
Buy that for me, Rodney.
Is that Generation?
Go. Yeah, the UPC.
What is that, like 3K? More.
A little bit over. It's insane.
There we go.
That kind of stuff. The oddities that a lot of people don't have. That are sick.
I like stuff like that too. But if we got that, Cheney freaking loves Generation, so that'll probably get ripped.
Oh, it's one of the best, cleanest actual UPCs I've seen. Because I've ran into a few, and all of them either have loose wrapping on it or a tear here and there and all that stuff. This one is like the cleanest I've seen, which is insane.
This is also before the time where they make acrylic for everything now.
Oh yeah.
They do. I bought that 3-pack blister with Holland Phantoms in it, and I didn't know they had acrylic for that, so I immediately bought one for it.
3-pack blister.
So now I got that.
Nice.
What's your top thing that you have in your Gold Star Metagross?
The top thing in my collection, I have a Gold Star Rayquaza.
Oh damn.
Oh wow. Okay, the one that Vault pulled. That
yes.
one time. Yeah, dude, that's awesome. Did you recently pick that up, or did you get it on the low?
No, I pulled that many moons ago, and it stayed with me.
It?
He pulled it
long in 2005, 2006, I want to say.
Oh my God, you've been ripping since
the
start of it.
I've been in it for a while.
That's crazy. Do you play the TCG as well then?
I did for a little while, and then we started vending, and then my stepdaughter started playing softball, and we couldn't do all of the above. So the TCG side, the playing side had to drop, so we stopped playing.
I understand.
3 years.
Hell yeah. You're just like Mary Bear then. She masters collects, she plays the TCG.
Gosh. Yep.
And she's always trying to find different cards to master it. I'm like, I just put my stuff in hard shells and just.
Oh my God, you have them sitting in the sun.
There they are right there.
Bruh.
Over there. In there. Or
your cards are gonna get all sun faded.
No. That's my smaller stuff that I don't care about.
Oh. Well,
it's like the backs of them. If the backs get sun faded, that'd be pretty. I would love to see a sun faded back Pokemon card.
Oh, you're killing me, Smalls.
Gonna call the Pokemon police on me?
Maybe. Who are you gonna call?
And exclamation point culture for Blaziken says Marshall.
There we go. What up, card packs? Welcome in.
And it took you guys. So you started at 2020. Whose idea was it at first to do all this stuff? Was it Cheney's? Cheney was she the nerd? Because I mean, it looks like 2005 you were opening up packs, so it must have been your idea.
So I would always open up packs, right? I would go to the store. When packs were on the shelf, I'd pick up a 3-pack or a couple sleeve blisters, open them, and then just put the hits away. Nothing serious. And then when I saw the Blaziken, I don't know what I was doing, and I saw the Blaziken card, and then I started looking, and I ended up buying a booster box. I want to say it was on eBay.
Oh, wow.
I bought a booster box, brought it home, and I was at the kitchen counter ripping it. And Cheney was there. I worked nights at the time, so it was like 3:00 in the afternoon. I had just woken up. The box came in. I started ripping it, and then she was like, "What are you doing?" And I was like, "Oh, I'm just opening some Pokemon cards. I'm looking for this really cool card." She was like, "Can I open a pack?" And I was like, get away from me. But I was like, "Sure, you can open a pack." So she opens a pack, and then she was like, "Did I get anything good?" And I was like, "No, none of that's good. Can I open another pack?" And I'm like, "All right, now you're getting into my box, okay? You need to chill." So I gave her 3 more packs, and we ended up splitting the box at this point. And then we didn't hit anything really good. Sword and Shield had terrible pull rates, and so she was like, "Where did you order this from?" And I told her eBay. She was like, "I'm gonna order another one." And that's literally the start of basically the start of RoChey right there.
Oh my gosh.
And then after that, I want to say literally we looked up every card shop in our area, some card shops out of our area, and we would just drive and pick up stuff and start opening, and that was the start, and we've never looked back since.
Wow.
So what led you to YouTube though?
So
why not some other platform, especially if you guys were going to sell and stuff like that? Because YouTube is okay for selling, but if you're doing a store, doing vending, doing all that stuff, I think like Whatnot and all that stuff would have been more
Ew.
appropriate.
So Whatnot didn't exist yet. At least I don't believe it didn't exist yet. We weren't vending yet. I would sell and trade cards like online with people, but we weren't vending yet. So we talked about it and was like, hey, would it be fun to start a YouTube channel and just open our stuff and share our experiences? And she was like, yeah, let's try it. So we started doing videos.
Documenting, essentially.
Basically, I started learning how to edit, and then I just got like addicted to like YouTube editing.
I seen your edits like recently. Sheesh.
Well, I don't edit anymore. I can't take the claim for those anymore. We have 2 editors that share the load now. Marshall actually does most of ours now. But I taught myself how to edit, how to set up. Then we decided, hey, let's start going live. And we open, because everybody in the channel or everybody in like our comment section was like, when are you going live? When are you going live? And we would do giveaways. We would do these pre-recorded giveaways where we spin the wheel, pick a winner, open a pack for them. And everybody was like, it would be so much easier if you just did this live. So I was like, I'm so nervous to go live. I don't know how to set up the audio and all that stuff, Eventually we did it. We opened a case of Silver Tempest sleeve blisters. Our first live was a success. And then after that, Crown Zenith came out, and we were like, or V-Star Universe came out before Crown Zenith. So we picked up a case, and I was like, hey, what if we just sold them to our viewers and see how it goes? We had some success with that. Obviously, we didn't, charge $20 a pack like other people were doing. And we basically were like, let's just break even just to have content and have fun. And that's kind of where the Rip and Ship started. And then we started looking at one of my friends who actually had a bunch of old sealed Pokemon and sealed Yu-Gi-Oh! He was like, hey, you should start vending with me. I do these shows, this is before there was a show in every corner of every city every day. There was a couple shows here, a couple shows there. And I was like, okay, let's go vend. We split a 6-foot table. This blows my mind. We split a 6-foot table, and I think I brought like 1 binder. From there to where we are now, like I have 2 tables myself, 3 display cases, 4 binders, it's just ridiculous now. But that's kind of just where we started and how we've just been consistent, grown, and then every dollar that RoChey makes goes back into RoChey. So none of that comes out to Rodney's pockets or Cheney's pockets. It's literally like its own business, and everything just gets recycled through that.
Wow. When is the next time you're going to vend?
So I have 2 small local shows this weekend coming up, one on Saturday, one on Sunday. So those should be pretty cool. And then my current next big show is Front Row Card Show. And they rescheduled it. It was the week after Card Party Dallas, and they rescheduled it to the week of Card Party Dallas. So that's where the hiccup is happening, because it's one of my best shows, and if I don't attend that show, I lose my spot at that show. So they kind of put us in a pickle. Yeah.
No. Well, we'll definitely get you taken care of on the Dallas side for you. Dang, that sucks. What's your favorite part about vending?
My favorite part about vending is just the interactions with people. Like, kids come up and they say, you know what, hey, my favorite Pokemon is Ho-Oh, and like, oh, I like that Ho-Oh card you have. And we just talk about it for a few minutes and try to work out a deal. And sometimes I have a soft spot for kids, because when I was growing up, my brothers used to make fun of me, and they were like, Pokemon, get out of that.
That's all nerds. Of us, like, baby.
It's never going to be anything. Like, you're wasting your time and your money. So now, in a way, like, I see the kids and I just like, I want to reinsure them that Pokemon is cool, like you like what you like, and it is what it is, like, make sure we embrace that with them, because without kids, Pokemon dies, like eventually, like if all the adults have all the cards and the new kids don't like the new cards, then Pokemon doesn't exist anymore, really. In a sense, it'll always exist, but like the hobby will die. So I just like those those interactions, or just somebody who was like, oh yeah, I had that card when I was 12. I pulled it myself and I ended up trading it, or I left it in my jeans and it got washed in the washer. Like I've heard like everything, it's like crazy. But just sharing those experiences, because I've been in the game since 2000, actually since like 1999. I remember 1999. I was in 8th grade. So don't do the math on how old I am, but
Oh my God, no, you're in 1999, I
yeah,
was in
like,
college.
okay. I wasn't in college. I was in 8th grade. So, but yeah, just hearing the experiences, I just love them. I think I've played almost every Pokemon game that's come out, with the exception of some of the like off-branded games. And I think I like everything about Pokemon.
So PD Carroll asked a great question, and I was actually going to ask you the same. What would your advice be for new vendors?
My advice for new vendors, that's a good one actually. So what I tell people is you don't gotta go crazy with inventory, as long as you make sure you have enough inventory, like $1,000 to $2,000 worth of single slabs, whatever. But the main thing in vending is don't be afraid to buy. You have to buy, because if you sell all your stuff, you're now out of inventory and you're done vending until you can get more. And sometimes it's kind of hard to get more. So when you're at the show, do not be afraid to buy. For the first like 2 years of me vending, I was terrified to buy, because I was like, can't spend money. I'm here to make money, And then once I realized like I have to buy to keep going, that's when it triggered. And then like I've seen like exponential growth since then.
So do you guys ever, like, one of you mans the table while the other goes around the show to buy more inventory?
So right now I actually vend with my stepdaughter, Alexa.
Oh,
Cheney
okay.
stays at home with the little ones. I've tried to get her to come out to some of the local shows. She's for it, but she's like, what am I going to do with these two crazy? Because one is 6, one is 2. So they're very, very
Oh,
hard to deal
wow.
with right now. But me and Alexa, we've been doing it for about 2 years now, and she's 16, but she's picked it up. She picked it up like in a month. So I can send her around looking for stuff, looking for deals. She knows, because she prices most of the cards, so she knows what
Yeah.
market is. So she can look for deals. She can trade stuff. Like if stuff's not moving for us, but it might move for somebody else, she'll take it around and shop it around. So one of us will be at the table and one of us will be walking around, or both of us will be at the table. But I would say it's really hard to be by yourself vending. You need to have a partner. You need to have
Sure.
someone that you can trust, because you're going to have to take bathroom breaks. You're going to have to go get food at some point, stuff like that. So you got to have somebody that you can trust. It's really, really hard
Or eyes on the
to
table is the
start by
best
yourself.
too.
Yeah.
100%.
Yes.
Yeah. Have you ever had someone come up and try to, like, steal stuff, or?
Thankfully, no.
Okay.
I'm ex-military, so I'm super hyper vigilant on just watching everything that's going on around me. Probably in the vendor videos, some of my vendor videos, I probably look like a tweaker, because I'm like literally just looking around at everybody, because I'm just like, let me know who everybody that's around me and around my family and around my assets, and make sure nobody's trying to do anything crazy. So
You're the guy that
sometimes
sits facing the door so that, if something happens.
I mean, if I can pick the tables, I would always pick facing the door.
Yes.
Pick the back facing the door. That way, I see everything that's happening. But unfortunately,
Yes.
at shows, they pre-assign tables, so you can't do that.
Oh man.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
just like
crazy.
that because I'm just paranoid.
I like vending. I love doing it for the, just meeting all these people, kids and everything. I'll have kids like try to come get like my autograph, and I'm like, what in the world are you doing? No, I
Oh,
run YouTube, yes, and all that stuff, but I feel like ashamed when a kid asks me for my
bro.
thing. At the same time, it's cute and all, but another aspect, because I'm always about the culture and everything, but there's always random stuff that comes up to the table. I'll tell you that. You could be having a dull moment or just like bored or whatever, if some time comes around, and then all of a sudden, boom, random evolutions packs, 30 of them in someone's backpack that they're trying to offload and stuff like that and they want, whatever. Or what was the last time? This is what we did a Collecticon, and 9 of these bad boys came up to the table.
Man.
And we got all 9 of them, and I got 3 of the 9, and it was all filled with, like, it was covered in dirt. It was grimy and stuff because someone said that they were cleaning out a house and they found them like that.
Wow, that's crazy.
And I was like, what? We inspected them and all that stuff, and they looked legit, and all the weights were right. So
did you open one to find out if it was legit? Because I feel like we need to do that right now.
I'm gonna do this one at like my 100K, and because this one's the heavy one, so who knows? It might be
that'll be like by the end of the year for you.
Shit. No, unless I'm doing shorts or something like that to blow up in subscribers, I don't do hardly anything as far. I get like 10 to 20 subscribers maybe a week, so that'd be a crazy thought to even be like that.
Man.
Yeah,
that's super cool. Yeah, that's another good thing about vending. You get to see some cool stuff. At one of my last shows I did, a dude brought up near mint copies. He had the entire Japanese set of the legend cards, the 2-piece cards.
Mm-hmm.
He had all of them, and they were like pristine. And I was like, dude, that's like amazing. If they were English, I would have got them. There you go, Lugia legend right there. He had every single one of them, all near mint, and then he had like a couple extras, and he was like, these ones are like HP. But he was a Lugia collector, and he was trying to get every Lugia in a PSA 10.
Wow.
Every Japanese Lugia, to be specific, every Japanese Lugia, and he had most of them. And I was just like, dude, I don't have the capital to pay his asking. But then he showed me some of his stuff, and man, it was like gorgeous. And I was like, dude, like this is what the hobby is about, like this kind of stuff right here. Not trying to make the most money, but like, you know, collecting what you like. And then he would get like a PSA 8, and then he would try to upgrade it to a PSA 9, and then eventually upgrade it when he had the money to upgrade it to a PSA 10. So I'm like, you don't have to go straight to for the new people getting in the hobby, you don't have to go straight to the freaking Gold Star Pikachu PSA 10. Like, you can get a PSA 2 and you can work your way up from there. Like, you don't have to go all in. And I even hear a lot of people at where I work right now. Sorry, going on a tangent, but
like, good. We like
my collector app says I'm at $12,000. I was like, didn't you just start like 6 weeks ago? Like, that's unhealthy. Like, that's unhealthy. Like, but your collector app, don't worry about my collector app. I've been in the game much longer. Like, some of this stuff was just pennies, and now it's worth thousands. You know, like, don't worry about that. Like, and I see people all the time like, look at my collector app, and I'm just like, oh yeah, I know you're brand new just based on what you have in your collector app. And it just like worries me when the market does settle back down. Like, a lot of people are gonna
be out not like Pokemon, but I don't care. Like,
yeah.
Okay, exactly. So PD Carroll is asking another great question. And I think you both could probably weigh in on this. So with PSA being so far behind and we have cards that we want graded, what's the best process on going about that and with different grading companies?
So I'm going to give you my opinion on this. This is not facts. This is just my personal opinion. So you can take it however you want. Right now, my faith and trust in PSA is 0. So I haven't sent cards in to PSA since December of last year. So it's been 8 months now. I will not send another card to PSA until they give us some sort of transparency on like, hey, this is why your card got a 9. Other companies do it either with subgrades or with a detailed report like tag. I'm really big on tag right now. Especially because they give you the report and they say like, it's off centered here, this corner's messed up, there's a dimple on the back, whatever the case may be. PSA, you submit a card, you get an 8. The next you crack it, submit it again. Next time you get a 10 or you get a 6, and it's like there's no rhyme or reason for it, and they're just taking our money. Upcharges is like, what? Like, why do you upcharge? Because the card's worth more money, like, you know, and they claim like it's all about insurance and stuff like that. But then when you do make an insurance claim, they won't pay out, or they'll pay you 60%. So anyway, PSA, it's not going to try to bash on PSA, but PSA's backlog being so long, I
I
I
think the
don't
trust
foresee
goes
it
down even
catching up.
further with it being so long at this point. Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah. So not only right now, if you want to grade anything, it has to be a card that's going to have a great return on your investment, because I want to say the lowest grading fee right now is like $80 a card.
Jesus.
So that stops people from submitting those like $1 promos or, regular EXs
But
and
PSA is a company, so they want to still stay open to a little bit and collect that $80.
of course. So like you have to submit stuff like if you submit a $100 card and it gets a PSA 9 and you paid $80 for that, you basically lost the value of the card there. So
Yep.
you got roasted, Um, so I say right now, even tag is shut down. I know CGC, there's a lot of hate in the community for CGC. I say don't grade anything right now unless it's something that's dear to you and you want it encapsulated and you're going to sit on it regardless
Yep.
of the grade. Grading just became the Pokemon get rich quick scheme, and it's no longer working. So
Hey, I've got to step away for like 1 minute. I'll be right back.
okay.
Yep, that's my grading stack so far. And I just sent some in right before it ended. So I got quite a stack, and I don't normally have like that much.
So you'll get them in like 2030 then.
Yep. By next year when it opens, I'll be able to send all this stuff in, but not until then. PSA, good old PSA. I won't go to tag.
I don't think you should ever crack a slab, send it back to PSA, and get a different grade. I really like that blows my mind.
I've done it a few times. There was a Rayquaza that was in the UPC, that one that's in Hidden Fates back there. Let's see. Hey, watch out, Emerson. We're right there. That one, the Rayquaza. I had a
tiny one,
like perfect one. Yeah, it was perfect. It was mint. It was everything, and I knew it was gonna get a 10. And somehow it got a 9 the first time. I immediately cracked it, gave it right back, and sent it in, and got a 10. So
see that's just nonsense, man. It's nonsense.
Well, each grader gets a minute to grade your card, and sometimes, like, it is blasphemy about like you. Of course, a grade is not going to be so far off from the grade that it should be, unless you're using AI like tag. Tag can be, oh well, there's a crease in it, because there was a video. It was probably a good 6-7 months ago where the guy sent the tag 3 or 4 or 5 different times, and the tag came back. And he didn't send just like a gem mint 10. He sent one that was like a 6. It had like a little crease in it. It had, dimples. It had something in there, maybe a scuff mark or something like that. And tag didn't catch the crease the first time, and it gave it like an 8. And then they sent it back, and it gave him like a 4. And then they sent it back, and it got a 6. So it was, I can't remember exactly the numbers and all that stuff, but I feel like AI could be a little bit tricky until they get their stuff down for that. But PSA will always give you like whatever it's close to. If it's going to be a 10, it might be a 9. It's not going to be a 8, because unless you crack it and you can actually see something wrong with it and it's a 10, they won't give you an 8 for it. Guaranteed.
Yeah.
So,
one of the things that turns me off to PSA as well is there's some definite population control when it comes to vintage.
I feel like there might be something
like you won't get a card in a new cert that's like better than an 8. Like I've noticed that, and I'm like, why? Like that card's perfect, or that card's pretty close to perfect. As not black label perfect, but you know what I mean. A PSA 10, it should be gem mint. You're giving it an 8 just to save the pop.
FYI to anybody who's in the PCQ, ETBs are out of stock now. Just FYI. We now return to our regularly scheduled program.
I don't have it with me. So I recently I found a card at a card shop. It was a Gengar Fossil, 1998, whatever it was, Japanese, and I found it. I looked at it. It had like maybe a little scratch on it, and that's about it. I was hoping for a 9. It looked really clean other than that, but they say that PSA grade's really harsh on vintage cards, especially that one being really old. and it came back a 9. So, and that's what I was hoping for.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's you got blessed then.
I got everything came back
Yeah.
as it was supposed to be, besides 4 cards in my grading submission, and I had 60 in the first one. So I got all 10s that I thought was going to be a 10s, the ones that I thought maybe were 9s. Some of them were 10s, some of them were 9s. And there's only 4 that was drastically different, which this one I thought was going to get a better grade. And I just missed, there was like a little scratch indents right there that I did not.
See it. Yep.
Yep, I didn't see that. So and I'm like, oh, well, yeah, that makes sense then. So I don't get everybody's craziness about it, but pop control and all that stuff, I get.
You know, so I've only sent like one submission. Well, it was like 4 cards, I think, 4 or 5 cards for submission on a PSA. I sent it through GameStop, and they came back. It took about 4 months for them to come back, and that was forever ago. But
no, it took a little over 4 months for my submission to come back this last time.
Yeah.
And I still have 2 submissions out.
So, I mean, like I said, you know, with GameStop, you know, I guess the process was fairly smooth, but I don't know. I was really nervous the entire time that they were gone. So I don't know. I'm not much of a grader myself. I like raw cards better than graded cards, but yeah.
I can attest to that too. I don't really like slabs. I understand that you need to have slabs in your case as a vendor, you know, to grow or bring people in.
Yeah.
But as a collector, I may own like 2 or 3 slabs only, and everything else is raw.
Most of the slabs that we own have been won on channels, or, you know, random stuff like that. I've had some gifted to me, but I have like 4 or 5 that I know I want to hold on to. But other than that, like the rest of them can kind of go, or they're just going to end up on my shelf. If they're not worth anything to trade for, then they're going to just end up on my shelf, just displayed somewhere. But we do have one of those frames, the graded slab frames for our son, because the one time I did submit, they were all for him. Basically, he started collecting before any of us, and yeah, so he wanted to do a submission, and that's what I did.
That's cool.
Yeah. Oh, yay! My Cav Pokeghost mail came today. Sorry. Oh my god! I'm so excited.
So what's your future plans with now you're Mr. 10K Rodney over here? What's your future plans? You got any big ones coming up as far as like where your direction to keep things spicy in your channel?
So we are going to attempt to do some more. So at Card Party San Diego, we attempted to complete Chaos Rising. And we might keep going that route now that the kids are a little older and they can at least manage a couple hours, you know, at a show. So we're gonna have some more fun with this. With the long form style videos, we'll keep doing our master sets. But we're gonna try and have some more fun where we try to complete a challenge, complete some kind of set. And then similar to Pat, if we don't complete it, we give it away on a future live stream.
Okay, so kind of like the DPM route where he does the same thing within a time limit?
Yes.
Yes. Do you see a lot of success in those videos? Or is it just for your guys' fun?
We've only done it one time, and I mean, I want to say that video did okay. It got like 2,000 views.
People are still trying. Sorry. Hold on.
So we just got to do more. Figure out. YouTube is a rough space, so we got to just keep plucking away, figuring out the algorithm, figuring out how to title and just describe our videos. That's a big part of it. And hopefully, and being consistent, that's also a big part of it. We'll post like a long form video for 6 weeks, and then we won't post a long form video for 4 weeks, and then YouTube's like, oh, they forget about you pretty quick. So
Yeah. See, that's my issue. Like I'm with Al, he's definitely pushed me to get this podcast going once a week, which has been great. But when it comes to those long form videos, man, I hate editing. Hate it.
editing is very time consuming, especially if you're just. I remember editing a box opening video in the beginning, and it was like 2 days, and by days I mean like 16 hours.
Jesus.
Yeah,
That's crazy. Do you have someone
just because I
do
didn't know what's that.
do you have someone do your editing for you now?
Yeah, Marshall does most of it now, and then we have another editor who does some other stuff. When I do have a lot of shows, we'll split up the work just so it can get out in a timely manner.
Yeah.
But
So
I do miss
Marshall,
editing. I edited a little bit of a short the other day. I just kind of spliced it together, and I was like, man, I kind of miss this because it's an art. You put your own like flavor in the edits, So every editor has their own flair to it. So it's kind of cool to see like what each person does. Editing truly is an art.
yeah, absolutely. And I do not have a knack for it at all. Like it's so intimidating for me. And like I got into the whole what do you use to edit with? Or what
So
did you
I
use?
use the DaVinci Resolve on the
Okay.
PC, the free version.
Okay.
And then
Okay.
I think over the years I've bought a couple plugins that do specific effects for you where you don't have to create them in Fusion. So it kind of, you just drag and drop it and the effect is there. But
Right.
I don't do too much editing myself anymore unless I'm just splicing something together.
I know a couple people that use DaVinci and they both really like it, but I didn't know if you were familiar with CapCut, but I know a lot of people use CapCut, and the difference between mobile and PC CapCut is just insane, first of all. And like,
I believe it.
I mean, it just wasn't user friendly for me. Like Al had to explain how to use it. And I'm like, I don't even know what I'm doing. But I like I said, I have heard a lot of good things about DaVinci. Grab, drag, and drop
Yeah.
it, Mary. Thank you, Alec. I'm so
There's
proud of him for remembering that.
grab, drag, and drop. I like it. DaVinci is kind of complicated. It's more of a like professional. I'm gonna say professional with quotation marks because I don't know, but a lot of DaVinci is used in a lot of like movie studios. But I don't know much about CapCut, but I've seen a couple of the other apps, and I know some of my other friends, they edit on their phone or they edit on a tablet, and I'm like, man, that's crazy. Just editing on the computer with a big screen, I can't imagine editing on like a little phone. Like I can't imagine that.
Yeah, I mean, I only use my mobile to do. We do a thing. It's called the Cross Country Clash, and it's basically a group of us just get together every week, and we have a specific set of packs that we open. We open 2 packs every Saturday, and then we invite everyone to kind of come in and watch them, and then vote who had the best poll. And I can do that on my mobile, and I can film and edit and upload in about 20 minutes. But
That's really good.
well, it's not because my videos are crap, but
Yeah, CapCut's really well. I use CapCut and it's fun. I like it. Mobile, not desktop. Desktop, I'm going to need to go to DaVinci Resolve or whatever. And I think that's what I'll probably do after a while, unless after I need to stay into it just in case Marshall decides to tap out at one point. Isn't that right, Marshall?
Absolutely.
Just keep them going. Keep Marshall employed.
Yeah,
no doubt. What
money.
Marshall needs to send me his prices.
There you go, Marshall.
Marshall's gonna have to quit his job here pretty soon and just edit for everybody.
That's right.
Full-time editor for all of YouTube.
Am I tapping out? Poor Marshall.
Well, no, I'm a very big forward thinker, and so I'm always thinking 10 steps ahead. So, and Marshall is very reasonable, very, very reasonable. He's always helping out and doing a lot of stuff for me, and doesn't expect anything, and I just throw him stuff out on, we have a market, definitely.
Yeah.
So
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I have
putting
like
very,
seven or eight videos like just sitting in a folder somewhere, just waiting to be edited.
I probably have 30 or 40.
Oh God.
Oh my
Yes.
goodness.
Yes, I have probably that much.
Wow.
Yeah, small shorts. I might have one or two videos just sitting,
Yeah.
but yeah, 30 or 40 shorts just sitting.
So, what's your streaming schedule like?
So we used to stream on Tuesdays. Now we stream on Thursdays. So we'll actually be streaming tomorrow night, so 8 p.m. Pacific time. I
Okay.
wish we could stream a little earlier. I know it's late for some of the East Coasters, but I do have a full-time job and I don't get home till like 6. Then we got to put the kiddos to bed
Oh
or
yeah.
try to put them to bed. So without having them be a huge distraction. So 8 o'clock is the time that works for us right now. And then every now and then we'll stream. If I'm not at a show and we have either a giveaway planned or we just have extra product or something, we'll stream on a Saturday or a Sunday. And that'll be
Okay.
midday. That'll be around 1 o'clock Pacific
Okay.
time.
Okay. Yeah. I'll definitely try to catch Thursday's stream. It would be like 10 o'clock for me, but I'll definitely try to pop in
10
there.
o'clock.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, sometimes
Yeah,
when
we'll
I
be on
buy in
tomorrow.
or whatever on Rodney's, I'm like, oh my God, I'd like to go to sleep.
Right.
You and a few others, trust me, I totally understand because we go to bed between 9:30 and 10 on a daily basis. So when we
Yeah.
stream on Thursdays, we're not going to bed till like some nights it's like these guys keep me up till like 1, 2 in the morning. They're just like more, and I'm like, I gotta go to work tomorrow, guys.
Yeah. I mean, do you ever just like set a cutoff? Like, okay, like shop is closed. We're gonna get
Normally
through
we do
these.
now,
Okay.
yeah. Like if it's like 11:30 and I notice like I'll say, hey, if any other orders placed after this, it's not going to get pulled till the next stream and we'll do the next stream. And I think a couple times we've had so many that I'm like, okay, we're streaming on Saturday or we're streaming on Sunday to finish the queue because I
Yeah.
don't want the
Yeah.
people, waiting that long for their stuff because we try to have good customer service.
Yeah, of
Ronnie,
course.
I feel like if you guys streamed a lot more, you guys would get way more eyes on you, and you'd be double to triple your subscribers. I feel like.
I second that actually, and I've talked about it. I've tried to figure out a way to like bring singles into the mix, and
Singles.
I don't know.
Oh God. Here we go with the
Just
claim sales.
with vending, working, and being obviously
No,
a dad as well. Like it's just like it's rough. It's rough. I am always tired.
Yep. No, I get it.
Yeah.
That's the same thing as with me because I've thought about it, and if I invest way more and all that stuff, and that's why I thought about doing YouTube full time, but it'd have to be way more fruition than what I've built it because I didn't build it to, be a money branch for me. I built it as a side hustle, just little having fun kind of thing for the community, and it'd have to definitely change up its things. And I thought about going, keeping my Sundays as giveaway Sundays as always, but then I thought about branching out and doing other things for like my wheel spins and stuff like that on different days and potentially quitting, but that's probably a long time from now.
So
I get it.
do you have your shop link posted in here on the?
It is not, but I can post
Okay.
it. Am I allowed to post links?
No.
Probably not.
Or I'll send it in the Discord actually, and then you can.
Yeah, do that, and then I'll grab it and throw it in the chat. Or Al, if you want to do that, you can do that too.
Well, that's going to take me a second. Catch Ronnie Cheney's late night adventures on their shop. Do you use Shopify or what do you use?
We use Wix.
Wix? Is that
Who was using?
I still haven't got my shop yet, but that's going to be done today, tomorrow.
Isn't that what
I'm gonna test drive it Friday?
Isn't that what Narrow Path was getting ready or like was putting together was on Wix?
Yes.
That's what I thought.
No. He said I did do it, but then Shopify and all that stuff was a little bit better as far as some of their user interface and customization stuff.
Yeah.
I
There we go.
think Shopify does have better, like a slightly better user interface. I can't remember now because it's been like 4 years now, but there was a reason why we went Wix. Actually, I think our one of my neighbors is his job. He's IT, but he's a website developer for UCLA. So obviously he knows what he's doing.
Hell
And he
yeah.
was like, I would use Wix over Shopify. There's just better, like if you ever take this bigger, you have more there's more freedoms, I guess, with Wix than there is with Shopify. It's like Shopify is super simple and easy to start, but then once you get to a certain point, like you need more. I don't know. That's how they explained it, and we're like, okay, Wix sounds good.
Do
And you
you do
don't
you
have any
And it
complaints about it? Because I'm
I've
making
had
a
no
shop
complaints
today,
about it.
tomorrow. And I
I've
love all
had
these
zero
sites.
complaints about it.
do you know
Okay.
what the fees, like the comparisons are on the fees for both of those?
I think they're the same, to be honest.
Okay.
I want to say I know
$40.
Wix fees is like 4%. It's a round up to 4%. It's like 3.8 or something like that, plus 30 cents per transaction.
The same
That's
Shopify.
usually why cool fun fact, that's usually why we sell our packs instead of selling single packs. We usually do 2-pack bundles because it eliminates that fee, a little bit of the fee, because if someone was to buy 10 packs, there's a 30-cent fee on all of them. Whereas if they buy 5 2-pack bundles, it's just a way to like minimize the fees.
Yeah, I was gonna personally, with the fees and stuff like that, I was gonna calculate it by a percentage and then just add slightly like 50 cents to each product, like wheel spin or whatever. And plus, all my stuff right now has shipping included, and my prices are pretty fair already. And so I think that being able to have shipping at your own expense is going to be quite more manageable, I feel like. So as far as on the paid side. So
What kind of
if you have any kind of info for me as far as Wix, Shopify, does Wix allow you to ship, like, I guess, sell shipping so that you can ship them out?
Yes, it does.
Okay, because that's how I'm going to do it, is I'm going to have a shipping separate, and you're just going to be able to pay, and then whenever you're ready to ship out, you buy the box.
Yeah. So how we do it, and
Oh, yeah,
obviously you
yeah.
don't have to copy. How we do it is, so we changed it to where every order automatically charges shipping. But if you've been in our stream long enough or enough, you know that we have a promo code that will eliminate shipping. And then we start building your box. And then what most people will do is they'll be like, okay, I'm ready to ship. They'll purchase like a pack or whatever, and the shipping is included in that pack, and they'll just buy that. And then that tells us, hey, they're ready to ship. Or they'll send us a message and say, hey, ship me. I'm gonna Zelle you, or I'm gonna PayPal you, whatever the shipping cost is. And it just depends. But for most people, it's pretty self-explanatory. Like we explain, like, hey, use this promo code. It'll eliminate your shipping, but we won't ship you until you're ready, and then you have to pay for shipping.
I
Yeah,
like that.
I feel like I don't want to add the shipping until and it's known, like I'll put it at the top of the web page or whatever, saying that all shipping is separate. Make sure when you're ready to ship to purchase shipping or something like that at the top.
So what kind of protections are there for the seller as opposed to
Mm.
the buyer on your shop?
So there's you now have a business, and obviously the credit card companies almost always side with the buyer, not the
Buyer.
seller.
Yeah.
Unfortunately. So a couple years ago, we got scammed out of like $2,500 because somebody
Oh,
bought some stuff and we shipped it, and then like a month later we got the charge back, and we were like, we did everything, we shipped it, tracking showed that it was delivered, all of that, and they were still like, nope, we don't care. So we
uh,
lost the product and the money, and we were like, well, that sucks.
Yeah. Was there any way to, like, through your business avenue, to like cop that expense back in any way? like through
So
like insurance or your LLC stuff or anything like that?
we didn't try to file anything through insurance. I guess we could have. It's in hindsight, we probably could have done insurance. Um, but through yeah, no, not really. Not really. I guess insurance would have been the only way. And even then, I don't know if they would have covered that because, like I said, the tracking showed delivered. So, like, that all they're gonna go off of it on the investigation is like it was delivered, which blows my mind that the credit card company would be like, yeah, we delivered the product. We showed screenshots of the items purchased, the shipping label because we use pirate ship and it saves all your labels, like, so we sent all of that. It shows that it was delivered on whatever day, and they were still like, we don't care. So we were like,
That's
dang.
That's sad.
crazy. Was it, I mean, was it like a normal, was it like a new customer for you, or was it someone that had been buying off of you for a while,
So
or?
unfortunately, it was somebody who also ripped off a couple other people, and we didn't
Ah,
realize it until
okay.
we started. And we started comparing addresses, and it's like, yeah, this person has got a couple other people.
Oh man. That's very reminiscent of the dude that ripped Vault off and like a bunch of other
Yes,
people. Yeah, that's crazy.
similar.
Yeah, very, very crazy. Yeah, and it's a scary world to be a seller, especially in the TCG world because it's so easy with a credit card to just buy something and then charge it back once you get your stuff.
Yes, it's crazy. Actually, I used to accept credit card payments at card shows, and I heard a couple instances where people were like, go to card show, use their credit card and buy like thousands of dollars worth of cards, and then call their credit card company and be like, yeah, that wasn't me. My card was stolen, and
Oh
there's no
my God.
cameras and stuff like that. So it's like you can't. You're SOL basically. You're out that.
So and so as a vendor then, and I know I see that you do it, but as a vendor, it should be pretty much as a rule to at least record your entire session, your entire day.
Yes. Just
I
for
mean,
in case you see something happen in the background or you notice a card's missing, and you can roll back the footage and at least see know who took it.
oh my God.
And you're
It
seeing
is
crazy stuff now. You're seeing vendors steal from vendors. It's like, man, it's wild, wild west out there.
that is
Well,
crazy.
anybody can be a vendor, but
Right,
yeah.
right. Wow.
And you're
So
seeing more of these people that have that scalp stores and just will go vend and have all the newest, latest product just at their vending table, which is sad.
See, there's a way to
yeah.
fix that, but shows don't want it. So okay, here's two things I've noticed. Like the reason why all these shows are popping up is because people also realize that, hey, if I have a show, I can charge vendors for tables and I can make money off just selling tables, and that's all I have to do. So, like you'll have this like tiny little show and they're like, yeah, tables are $150 a piece. And you're like, what the heck? I don't even pay that much for like big show tables. Like, what are you doing? But number two, if show coordinators required you to be a real business or to have like a seller's permit. All you need is seller's permit. And I don't know how other states work, but in the state of California, you can go to the state and request a temporary seller's permit. So like if you're gonna vend at the show this weekend, you can call the state and say, hey, I need a seller's permit for this Saturday and Sunday, and they will give you a seller's permit for that 2 days only. And then obviously with that comes another thing. You have to file your state sales tax now, and that'll eliminate so much of the scalping. But you need to
Wow.
have show coordinators that are willing to do that legwork, and they're not, because it's free profit for them if they sell tables.
Wow.
Damn.
It just
It's a good
it
idea
just
though.
yeah, it just scares me, I guess, to the idea of being a vendor and being a seller on for my part is just scary just thinking about all the different ways people could really scam you.
Yeah, they could. It's definitely scary. So you got to have insurance, you got to have protection.
I
Yeah.
just made my LLC yesterday and waiting for
Nice.
everything to be finalized so that I can put it on my shop and then start adding stuff to the shop and see how it works.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, I'm really excited to see what your shop's going to be like, Al. It's exciting.
Ready for Office 2026.
LCB.
I like it. ALLCB. Doing business as ALLCB. Yep. Tables. Lori says, I've seen people bought tables and sell them for triple. Yeah, that's a problem that's happening. I'd like to do some of the Collecticon shows, but I cannot get a table. I set an alarm. I'm there at the website 10 minutes early, refreshing. As soon as the tables go live, I add to cart and then it says they're sold out. Like it's nuts.
Oh, hold on, back up. People are botting tables?
Yeah, people bought tables and then sell them for double, triple. Like you see Collecticon tables, especially at Collecticon is high profile already, but like the high profile areas like New Jersey, Atlanta, Los Angeles, those tables are selling anywhere from like $1,000 to like $1,500.
What? Oh my God. I had no idea it went that far even. My goodness.
Nope. 1 second.
I don't even know what to say to that.
Neither do I. It's rough.
I mean, holy cow. So do you typically just vend right there close, or do you like to travel to, I mean, I know you have kids and all that. So like, have you, I guess, in the past traveled across the country to do vending?
So I've been to the front row in Vegas a couple times, and then I've been to the front row in Portland once. I'd like to start doing some of the Collecticons, but I just can't land tables, and I can't justify spending $1,200 for a table.
No.
And then also having to travel and bring all my stuff over there. It's nuts. Like I can't go into a show negative $3,000. You know, like I just can't. You know.
Right. Yeah. And I mean, if you were gonna travel that far, like you would need to drive too, because I can't imagine trying to fly with all of that inventory.
No, that would be another. I could fly with most of it. I couldn't take much sealed, but I could take, all the singles and slabs. But then I have to rent display cases now because I can't fly with display cases.
Right. And that's kind of, I guess what I was getting at was the display cases.
Display cases that you have to rent those. And I want to say most shows, it's like $50 a day or $50 a show per display case. And then you have to rent a hotel, a plane ticket. So you're like deep negative in the hole just to set up.
I mean, yeah, that makes sense. You say negative 3,000, that's probably about right too. I mean, at least 3,000, depending on how long the show is. If you're going for a 3-day weekend, then it's, England must have scored a goal. Yeah, I'm getting it from both ends here. I can hear my husband in the bedroom yelling, "Goal!" Wow, man. So what is your next big goal for on your channel?
We'd like to hit 25,000 subs. And I'd like one of my biggest goals would be I'd like to get to the point where we have enough buyers where we can start doing some like Sun and Moon and maybe older box breaks.
Oh, now you're talking my language. Man, okay.
And at this point, I mean, Sword and Shield box breaks are expensive, so obviously Sword and Shield as well, but you go further back to some of I didn't open too much black and white. I didn't open black and white, and then Sun and Moon I also didn't open too much of. So I'd like to just be able to experience those two eras. I opened pretty much everything else.
So you got to open base set, I'm guessing, when you were pretty young.
Yeah, so I didn't open too much base because I just didn't have any money because I was young, and then my family would not. They refused to buy me packs because they said this is dumb. So I had to find ways to like sell my lunch at school to get like jungle packs and stuff like that.
Wow. Yeah, see, when I started collecting, like our son started collecting, I think he was in like 3rd grade. So, but it was right after surging, right before Prismatic. So we're really pretty new to the game. But
Okay.
yeah. But it's been a hard run. Like we hit the ground running, and yeah.
Yeah. Surging Sparks is when everything took off,
Yeah.
and it hasn't really calmed down since.
It's my fault. Everybody can blame me. So what is your next big show that you're planning on doing for vending? You
The
said
next
the
big show is probably, I haven't booked the tables yet. I've been slacking on it, but Collectors Expo in Anaheim, California. Pretty big
oh
show. It's like Anime Impulse, K-pop, Playfest, and then a couple other shows all into one. And then the special guest at that show is always Pat Flynn and Alex Ketchum. So they're always at that show.
oh that's fun.
That's mid-August.
Okay. Okay. That's pretty cool. That's a lot of fun. I mean, if they're like combining it with other things, anime and that kind of stuff, it's got to be, I would think, more fun than just going to a card show.
For sure. Yeah, because there's much more to do. Actually, so that show is in several different cities. The one that's in Pomona is one of my favorite shows because they also have an Asian food expo. And
Oh.
there's just like a million food trucks. And I think I spend more time outside stuffing my face with food than I do at the table. And it's amazing. Like I love food, and Asian food is like some of my favorites. So like just the stuff they have, like they have squid on a stick. They have all kinds of stuff. Ramen, like you can get ramen from a food truck now. It's like it's amazing.
Oh man, that does sound amazing.
Marshall says,
Olympic
Rodney going
says,
to Worlds this year. I'm not. I didn't get tickets. I was in the queue trying to get tickets, and it like my computer just aired out. It wouldn't let me buy tickets to Worlds. I was planning on it because it's in San Francisco.
I was just going to ask you where it was this year. I've never. So this year is going to be the first time we've been to a big show. Like we have small shows here. We're in a bigger area, but there's not really been any huge shows here that I am aware of anyway. So Card Party will be the biggest show we've ever been to.
You're gonna have so much fun.
I hope
There's so
so.
much to do there. Like it's well coordinated.
I would definitely hope so. I mean, with Pat Flynn running it, it would have to be well coordinated.
Apologize, I'm back now, guys.
That's all right.
OPB, big show. He's doing Twin Oaks next.
Twin Oaks.
Olympics gonna get me a table up there, and I'm gonna fly to Seattle and do Twin Oaks with him.
Yo, let's go. I met OPB one time, and then he just wanted to pack battle me with everything.
It's OPB, yeah, you know me. I had to. I'm sorry.
So what were you guys talking about?
We were talking about vending still. I was asking him where his next show was going to be and if he traveled and that kind of stuff.
But he doesn't like PSA slabs. Just tag.
Hey, I am on that boat. I am on that boat.
I love tag, but the discrepancies and all that stuff. I personally love tag, and I wish that tag was more prevalent in space. I love
tag is literally brand new. They're still in their infancy, so they got to work out the kinks. As long as they're transparent with them, I think they can really staple and make themselves known in the community, and stay for a long time.
See, and we were asking another guest a while back, or I was asking, whether he thought tag is going to eventually, and how long before they kind of start coming out into the forefront. And because, a lot of vendors aren't accepting tag. They don't want tag because it's not the moneymaker. PSA is the moneymaker. So I guess I would ask you the same thing. Like, do you think tag's going to become more popular with vending, and how long do you think that'll be if they do?
So they need to do a couple things in order to stay competitive. One is like they can't have a backlog. Like they need to figure it out, and like as long as they can continue accepting submissions at the at their base rate, I think it's $25 a card.
Yeah.
And while PSA is accepting at $80 a card, and they can continue and not shut down and have a, you know, a 6 to 8 month backlog, that will give them so much momentum. But at the same time, they have to, you know, prove that their grading is accurate and consistent. I know at the beginning, I know you could like crack a slab with your hands, and that was an error, of course. I want to say their sonic welder probably wasn't working correctly. They fixed it, and their slabs are solid. Their slabs look gorgeous. Like in hand, they just look amazing. They look
Yeah,
luxurious, honestly. Like when I hold a PSA slab, I'm not gonna lie, like it looks cheap.
it does.
I hold a BGS slab and a tag slab, and I'm like, man, you could build a house with these. Like they're
Yeah.
bricks. Like they're solid. Um, but yeah, tag just needs to be consistent. They need to keep growing, and they need to be able to accept submissions, because right now they're shut down and they only accepting their higher tier submissions as well. So if they can like prove that they can be consistent, get the grades out, get accurate grades out, no issues, I truly think that they'll take a step above, and they'll probably pass, for sure they'll pass CGC, and then it's just a matter of time before they gain some ground on PSA. But PSA's been in the game forever, so they're a staple. It's going to be hard to take them down, but it is possible.
Sorry. Okay. Yeah. No, and I see Al's got his slab set up there, and for me, I think the PSA slabs, like that red, does not look good with that leafy on. Like it kind of makes me want to throw up. It clashes.
I
It
agree.
just
I agree.
it sends my OCD into overdrive.
Yeah, I wish it was a more neutral color. Like maybe if the label was all white, it
Yeah.
would probably be a little better. Like that, the BGS slab, the 9s are silver, and then the 10s are gold.
Yep.
But they're all a solid color that doesn't have like that red just screams at you, you know? Now, if their
Tag
card was red, it
houses.
would look really good. But with the
Sure.
leafy on, it doesn't look
Yeah.
great.
Yeah. It doesn't drive you crazy, Al? Where'd he go?
We're putting an order into Five Guys. I'm sorry.
Oh,
This
well,
fat ass needs some food.
order me a little bacon cheeseburger.
That's already on the menu. I already got it.
Oh, I see some new people in here. Hero, Olympic. Okay, welcome in. Thanks for joining us. PSA all the way. Bag it and tag it. No fighting. Who's fighting? We'll let Al get his Five Guys order in.
I thought he was about to give these slabs away. Then I realized he's showing the comparison.
Yeah, you saw the yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, for anybody that's in here though, just really quick, just want to say, here pretty soon we are going to be giving away the entire base set for Nihil Zero, EX is included, and there are going to be a couple little extras in there to go along with it. So stick around, and if you want it, you can try to get it. So what are you going to give away today, Al?
This.
What?
I'm working on it.
Okay. Oh my God. I hope you stuck one of those in my box, dude.
No, I did not.
What the
hell? Maybe, I don't know. Go check it.
I need one sign now for.
Dude, you need to put that in the bag that you forgot to put in my box yesterday.
I bought a vintage collection recently or whatever, and been signing all the old energies. How's that make you feel, Rodney?
I like that, actually. I like that a lot. I actually really like those old energies.
Yeah, the old ones from 1999. Well, this is from what, Nia or Gym Heroes?
It's
Yeah.
Gym Heroes.
Yep.
You know what's weird is
Paint
like
that too.
when I'm trying to master some of these older sets, it seems like it's the energies that are giving me the most trouble.
The hollow energies, like the reverses and all that
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like the reverse energies for Generations was just outrageous.
It's because people didn't save them. They kind of just toss them aside.
I mean, who throws away a reverse energy? Oh,
Nowadays, nobody. but
nobody.
back then, nobody cared. You know, the players did because the players like, cool, I can bling out my deck with hollow energies.
Hell yeah. Oh, that's a good idea, actually.
Tag is actually pretty thick.
Yeah.
BGS is just a freaking plexiglass stamped together.
I'll say tag slabs are hard to crack. BGS slabs are like you
Possible.
need like power tools to crack BGS slabs.
I tried so whenever the whole debacle with Tag was coming out and they first came out, I actually did this one and I did it to the mic and you could hear whenever I was just doing like barely anything to it, you could hear like releasing the sealed releasing. So
you know, you can buy slabs from like Amazon, just empty slabs and slab your own.
That's what we need to start doing. I'm gonna do that ALB grading, and I'm gonna put it just a little piece of paper from like a notebook, and just put ALB 9 or 10.
You saw the slab that I made for Smokemon, right? And I made one for Smoky One. I made one for Alter. I made one for who else? Puck and somebody else. I can't remember now.
That is awesome. Well, do you want to start the giveaways now?
Yeah, let's test it because, guys,
test it?
Yeah, I want to test it. So I'm going to start the giveaway and let's see if it. Okay, there we go. Let's see if this works. We'll give it a little while. Let everyone get entered. It's exclamation bear.
Let me see if it does it.
It popped up that it started.
Have it on there.
So let's hope that it.
Bear. Let me see if I get in.
Okay. Okay.
Oh, no.
Okay. Come on. Come on. Testing 1, 2. Wrong bear, Alec.
Yeah, I don't see it going
down.
I
don't know why it's not working.
I wonder.
Users.
You might just need to create a whole new giveaway for subscribers only.
All right, let me cancel this one. Let me cancel.
Press the plus icon.
Oh, custom giveaway. Custom giveaway or merch giveaway?
Custom giveaway.
Okay. And we're going to name this Nihil 0. Permission everyone?
No, do subscribers up.
Okay. Just subscribers, moderators, and streamer. Okay.
Mary might not be set.
Oh, shit.
Give tickets.
Sorry.
Woo. Kids are going crazy up there.
Time duration, prize.
Custom. Just save custom or something like that.
Okay. All right. And confirm or advanced. Go to advanced. Ticket cost.
None.
None? Okay. Yeah, max tickets 1, subscriber bonus, non-subscriber bonus. Okay. So confirm.
Wait, I'm trying to go back. Cancel giveaway. Yes, confirm.
Okay.
I'm going to try to look at my giveaways real quick just to make sure.
I'm going to try it. I'm going to start it up.
Giveaway. Everyone, use timer. Advanced ticket cost 0.
Okay. All right. We're going to start it up again. All right. Now let's try to get in there.
Probably because no one had any damn points to.
Oh, there it's working. It's working. Yay!
Oh, shoot. I don't want to be in it. Nope, I got in it.
That's okay. Yeah, you're getting tickets, Lori. I see it now. I see people starting to come in on the. All right, everybody get in there again. Holy moly. That was a struggle. That kind of gave me some palpitations.
It was barely a struggle. Come on now.
Oh my God. Don't start. We're going to have to bring a whole ass cow into this conversation.
Oh my God. All right.
You weren't there for all that, were you? Oh my God. I was dying. I had tears rolling down my face.
You can pick a winner. LOL says no, you can't. Tickets. Rodney, you're more than welcome to stick around for the giveaways and stuff like that if you'd like. If not, we're not holding you hostage at all, brother. I need to talk to you about the Dallas thing. So anytime that you are free, just hit me up.
Absolutely.
Repeat message, chat lines. Yeah.
And I appreciate you being a part of this channel. Just last second, too, guys. This guy off a whim was like, you know what? You guys are important. I'm gonna take off tomorrow. I'm not gonna work. I gotta be here for this. This is important for me. And you took off of work, and now you're on the podcast, and I appreciate it.
I love it. Thank you for the invite.
Absolutely. Thank you so much.
I know Mary hasn't hardly ever been in your channel before, and I really wanted her to, just voice and be able to talk to you, create that little bond, and hopefully she goes over there now. And a lot of people that might have, there was like 20 some people in here at one point. Hopefully you got some new subscribers today as well, and that's what we like to do. That was the whole mission and part of this podcast, was to create an avenue for people. There's when I first started streaming like 3 years ago, there was Rocket Scott on. There was like, all these other Christopher Hubert Hudson. There was like tons and tons of people just streaming every day at any moment. And now I feel like there's not a lot of people in the YouTube space anymore, and so we really wanted to be able to provide a space that was just chill, relaxed, not really, we will talk about unique stuff and everything, but wanted some special guests to, just broaden the avenue of, the community in a sense. And so hopefully you got some people to come check you out and all that stuff. And yeah, we really appreciate you being on here, Ronnie. And say hi to Cheney and tell her thank you for the 100.
Oh.
I will.
Next stream Thursday, guys. Check them out. Yeah, we're hoping to see some big stuff out of you, man.
Yes. Yes, we definitely appreciate you coming in. And you will definitely see me there Thursday night if I can stay awake.
Sounds good. No pressure.
Oh man,
I'm old.
Yeah, so. How many people we got tickets in here for?
Well, 4. It looks like. Hold on, 3 right now. But everybody get in there again. Sorry, y'all know that. I had to. It was only pulling in mods.
Oh my God, are you doing a mod giveaway?
No, not now. I canceled it and re-edited it, and now we're getting people in here. So we're gonna let it run for a little bit.
Whoopsie. So how are you going to do the giveaway then? Are you going to do just pick one random lucky person from the chat, or are you going to put like people on a death wheel? Because right now it's populating all the names. You can utilize that for duck races. You can utilize it to pop up a wheel, or however you would like. Or just pick it. Because if you don't want to share your screen, just pick some names or something like that, or a name. You could just
I'll probably just pick a name. and that will be our lucky winner.
What are you giving away, Mary? What's on the chopping block right now?
Nihil Zero, the whole base set, Japanese, a whole base set. EX is included. There's a Pokemon Flart, an item Flart, and 1 IR.
Ooh. So you got even more than just the regular base. So that's pretty cool. Got all the X's and everything. So if anybody is good at or wants master setting, this is a good opportunity for that.
All right. We appreciate you again, RoChey. Thank you for coming in with us.
Awesome.
Oh,
Thanks,
there's
guys.
Broly.
All right.
There's
Take
Broly.
care. Beer.
Beer. Broly, welcome in, brother.
He said
How are you
beer.
doing? You got any questions for RoChey before he pops out? Do you guys hang out a lot? Since you guys are like 3 hours away from each other?
Every day.
Every day.
No, not really.
Awesome.
I wish we lived closer than 3 hours. We probably would hang out every day.
Thanks, RoChey, says PD Carol. Carol, is he over there at your channel a lot, RoChey? Do you see some people besides OPB?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, Broly's almost always there. A few other names I recognize.
Heck yeah. Driving. Oh man, that reminds me of what's his name? PFB, Poke Fun Boys. He was at the Seattle card party as well, and I got to meet Poke Fun Boys, but he actually stopped streaming as well. There's so many people that stopped streaming since I've been started YouTube. Past 2 years. I don't got 6 years under my belt, but Broly, you know this guy has been streaming for 6 years? Mr. Driving.
All right. I see 9 people in this giveaway, and there are 18 people in this chat.
Whoever would like to get a base set of Nihil Zero, go ahead and get in. I'm about to have some Five Guys and hop off here, and I'd love to talk to you, Ronnie, on about me creating my stuff and everything. I had to. Well, I guess I can talk to you about the little schematics about it. LLC. I did all that. Got my EIN number. I did it through Zen Business or whatever it's called. Zen whatever.
Yep.
Paid $650. It was crazy. But I got all that stuff set up, and I did it as under an enterprise. And then I'm going to be doing business as, so that if anybody goes after me, I still have my LLC still up.
That works.
Yeah. But then I don't know exactly all the avenues to create a shop and all that stuff. Does it specifically give you the option of like separating shipping and all that stuff? Is that like just a clickable thing after you're like making a product? What's up?
Yeah, every product you have to add shipping or not add shipping. Like you can break down it by line item.
Okay. So I'll just have to be attentive to everything because I did Shopify at one point, and then it took like 2 weeks to get paid out of it, and then some of the stuff was like very weird with its like shipping stuff, and it was definitely odd whenever I first did it. And I think that was maybe just a learning curve for me, but it was definitely an eye-opener. But when do you normally get paid? Like, let's say somebody bought all these spins and all that stuff, and they want to keep their bag piling up. When do you get paid out that?
So on Wix, you can set it up. We have it to where it'll send us a payment weekly, but it does hold some funds for payment processing fees. So you won't I'll just say you sold $100 on your stream on Friday. Yeah. We have it set to pay us out every Friday. You'll get $80 of that 100, and they'll hold the 20 until the next week. So just so if there's any refunds or anything, they'll have some money, and they don't have to charge you like a fee to get your money. You know what I mean?
Okay. Yeah, I still have to get my business account up and stuff like that once I get all my LLC finalizes, because I did the express thing, so it should be done by today. I'm gonna go set up a business account and all that stuff to have an account up to where all my funds run through, essentially. So,
The way to
it's a
do it.
nightmare. It's a nightmare.
You're a nightmare.
It's scary, but you can see if you're being successful or not.
Yeah.
You can see if you're success means many different things. You can see basically, are
Yeah,
you
I'm freaking
hemorrhaging
wild.
money or are you
Yeah,
balancing
I'm
it out,
wild
you know?
coyote out of here. I'm just like shooting from the hip, and everything as far as my expenses and all that stuff is like mixed with what I buy for myself and what I don't buy for myself. Everything's mixed because I make pretty good money at UPS, and so I don't really stress about the business aspect of it. I just normally go off the whim. So I feel like this would better adequate me to understanding where everything's going. So like you just said.
So at the next card party, AOB's telling me he's going to do a video where he gives me the AOB black card and I get to go and have a budget to buy stuff for him to give away.
Yo, let's go. All right. I've been buying. Hey, if you want to build a mystery box for me, I'll buy one from you. I've been doing videos on that.
Okay.
That would be fun.
I did that with Hex, and he sent me some really good stuff. I had a 25th anniversary God 10 from him. It was sealed. I opened the 25th anniversary lunchbox, and every single pack had a hit.
Yeah, it was good hits too.
8 for 8.
Dang.
Are you gonna live up to that?
All right,
no promises.
I'm gonna go ahead and close the entries. We have 9 people in, so we're gonna close the entries. Oh, there's Dan the man. Let's give him a minute to get into.
Got in there.
Awesome. All right, here we go. Close entries.
Oh, I do have the short. I just need to put some words on it on the front.
Lori
won, so you can just send it to me.
Lolo.
Mary, send it to me, and then I'll hold it hostage.
No.
Like all the other stuff that I have of hers.
No, I'm gonna send it right to Lori, but she knows how to get a hold of me. Just go ahead and DM me your address. I think you might have already, but let's do that one more time so I can have it at the top of my chat.
Dan
Welcome in, Dan.
Hi, y'all. Hi. We're about to be ending everything, but welcome in.
Yes.
I gotta eat. I'm a fat ass, so I gotta eat my 5 Guys.
Oh my god. All right, Lolo, I'm officially putting your name on it.
And also, guys, heads up, there's a little bit more people in here now. Mary's going to be doing this for a little bit, like for the next, I don't know, maybe each month we're going to actually do this. So keep a watch out because she has like 3 more sets available that
I do. I have Perfect Order, Chaos Rising, and Abyss Eye. It's all the same deal. It's the entire base set. EX is included. And then there will be a couple other little extras in there, maybe an IR or 2 or, some flarts, whatever. But they will all have something extra in them. So make sure to be here. So
that is awesome.
Yeah. So I appreciate you all for coming in today. And RoChey, I really appreciate you joining us today. It's definitely been a pleasure.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, been great getting to know you, and yeah, hopefully you got some new subs, and if y'all haven't been over there to sub up yet, go do it now, or you're fired.
Or you're fired. Gotta run these as duck races. Ronnie, get in there.
Yeah, Sunday, Al's going to be doing his duck race. If we can get all those spots sold, $5 a spot. Yep.
It's a little bit lower. Still awesome.
Yeah. So, all right, guys. Thank you so much. Big hearts to everybody. And I hope you all have a great night. Be safe and be well. Bye.
Bye.